following is a demonstration of the gas pump integration module for Dynamics RMS. This module was designed for gas pump integration for convenience stores, anyone that uses gas pumps. In this example, we're going to go through how this screen was optimized for a touchscreen environment. You can use it with a mouse or a touchscreen. So in the first transaction, we're just going to do a customer coming in to pay for gas. So the customer is going to pull up to pump number 1 and they're going to lift the nozzle. So at the cashier station, this will blink here saying it needs to be authorized. So I just touch authorize or click on authorize and the customer will begin fueling. Once he's done completed fueling, he'll hang up the hose and the customer is ready to come in to pay. So as a cashier, all I need to do is there's these two buttons here on the side, gas pump and pay at pump. I'll cover pay at pump shortly. But I'm just going to touch the gas pump. I'm going to see that pump number 1 is ready to process for $36. So I'll just touch that pump and it goes into there. At this point, if the customer needs to add more to his transactions, he can do that here. And then we're ready to tender out the transaction. And we'll just tender it out to cash. The next example of the next transaction is going to be a prepay. So in some environments, some gas stations will want the customers to prepay for their gas before fueling. So at this point, the customer is going to come in and their car is at pump number 2. So he wants to prepay for gas number 2. So I'm just going to touch the gas pump again. I'm going to hit the prepay button, select pump number 2, and he wants to prepay $30. So I'll just enter that. So I'm ready to close out the transaction. So I'm just going to tender that out. And that transaction is closed. Now my pump is prepaid. The customer can begin fueling. So once the customer starts to fuel their vehicle, I'll have a running total here of what's going on. Once they're finished fueling, if they have any refund, at this point they're going to stop fueling. Okay, and now we owe the customer back $9.06. So when the customer comes back in to get their refund, all I'm going to do now is again touch the gas pump. I'm going to do the prepay return, select pump number 2. It's going to ask me, do I want to refund the prepaid sales? I'm going to click yes. And at that point, I can just do my return. It enters it into RMS as a return. And the final demonstration here I'm going to show you is the pay at pump. The pay at pump is it's a fully PCI compliant solution. The customer is going to, if in the event that the pump doesn't print a receipt or something, or they need another copy, the customer is going to come in. All I'm going to do is touch the pay at pump, reprint receipt, select the pump that that customer was at, touch the transaction, and print the receipt. That's a demonstration of the gas pump integration module for Dynamics RMS.